All right. We're live here. Hello, everyone. So I hope you're good. It's good to see you in another YouTube live. And today I thought to do some three daily habits you can follow to manage your food cravings and without much effort. Uh, so I'm Satya, an Ayurvedic wellness coach. Today I just thought to give a little bit information about cravings before I give the tips and based on Ayurveda. So when we crave foods like between your meals, anything, it could be either any deep fried snacks like mixtures or what can I say, samosas or any chat items or sweets, whatever it could be. If you have any cravings in between meals, this is not a sign of willpower or having a lot of interest for food. It's not like that. It's more about an imbalance in your metabolism. Yeah. So it's not about willpower. It's not like humans are craving like when they are in their natural balanced state. You will never crave food like especially between meals. That's what I'm talking. If you have specific taste preferences when you are eating your meals, that's a different thing. What I'm talking today is about between meals. Sometimes you feel like you need more energy, maybe that's why you eat it, or maybe you're so stressed that you you really want a different what can I say, like maybe to escape a boredom or stress, some sort of emotional eating. That is also possible. So it's not just a willpower thing, it's an imbalance. In particular, it's an imbalance of the digestion. So it could be like, what can I say, okay, let's say if you are craving a lot of sweets are generating water, like they hydrate, and they're also cooling. In general, this is what Ayurveda say. So if you're craving sweets, it could mean is you might be more stressed. You might be doing too many things. So you want to ground yourself. Your mind wants to. Your body wants to. So instead of wanting the groundedness, your body is trying to balance it anyway. Or when the digestive system is imbalanced, the digestive metabolic fire is imbalanced, we will crave it in between foods because that quality of grounding is not uptime during the three meals. Okay, so if you're craving any deep fried foods, like something that is heavy, loaded with cheese, or maybe it's a lot of butter, pastries, or anything, anything deep fried, like samosas or chaat items, all these deep fried food. So these are generally considered heavy. So in this case, it's possible that your body is too light, like the lightness is excessive, or your mind is too light, which means generally it is a sign noticed in people who work a lot of things and have a very less sleep. So sleep is generally heaviness. When there is less sleep, there's too much of lightness, or there's not enough heaviness in balanced amounts. So this is just to give a general idea. So no matter what your craving is, there are three simple tips you can follow on your daily basis, and this can help you with not craving for anything in the long term. So, okay, so you might know craving is if you eat any food in between meals, it might impact your metabolism and blood sugar levels. I hope you know that already. I don't want to go into detail about that now. So, straight into our practical tips. The first one is being mindful or being just aware that you are craving. What particularly you need to be mindful is what situation are you craving food? Is it because you are feeling bored or stressed? Or is it because it's particular time of the day and you're so used to eating some snack at this time? It's just a habit thing. So this is one thing you could notice. The other thing is like what kind of taste or qualities do you crave for? So is it like dry snacks like a cookie or any popcorn? Is it like something dry in texture? Or is it something that's heavy like deep fried foods? Is it oily that you crave for? Is it any sweet or spicy thing? Whatever you're craving, just make a note. Like over a period of 2 weeks, you can find a pattern, right? So once you know what it is, then you can take the relevant steps. So this is the first step, like ongoing every day. Just notice. Don't do anything else. You don't have to stop yourself. Just notice this. So this is the first step. And the second one is, well, including all 6 days in your meals. Normally, uh, we don't think of food in terms of what can I say, taste. It's like making food delicious. That is what we consider as taste. But in Ayurveda, nutrition is considered as a, what can I say, in terms of the 6 tastes, like sweet, sour, salty, pungent, and bitter, and astringent. These are not like what can I say? It's like sweets. It's not like having a sweet every meal. It's not that payasam or what will you say, shira. I don't know what you call, like any gulab jamun, not that kind of sweet. Naturally sweet tasting food. So generally, all grains in general, or like rice, wheat, are all considered naturally sweet. Some fruits or some vegetables are also considered sweet. For example, if there is any raisins, or if you use any sweet tasting, like beetroot is kind of naturally sweet tasting. Pumpkin is also the mild natural sweet taste. So these are like sweets. Sour, you might know, like if you use imli, tamarind, or maybe you make lemon rice, lemon is sour, or even tomatoes. So these are sour. Salty is just salt that we all include, but spicy also we include. Like we use a lot of like mustard or cinnamon masala, sambar powders, or garam masala. All these spices we use. So pungent taste is also sorted. The last two, bitter and astringent, or relatively very very less in a lot of my clients' food plate. So bitter foods are like a lot of leafy green vegetables, spinach, all sorts of spinach, like not just spinach, anything, any leafy vegetable, different varieties we get in India, and also bitter gourd, straightforward bitter, and what else? Anything that is naturally slight bitter taste. Um, if I had to tell one more, it could be like cluster beans. Yeah. So these are, you need to include these like at least 3 times a week. Ideally, every day we need to have something bitter. If not, these you could include some bitter herbs like turmeric powder. Include them in your meals every single day, so that will also help. And the astringent taste, that is what predominantly most proteins have. So astringent is like any taste that any food when you eat uh, creates some sort of dry taste in your mouth. So most dals or astringent in taste. So you should have a lot of dals, and also the chickpeas, dried beans, right? So mung beans, like the green beans, green mung beans, anything that we soak and make all these beans that are dried, right? So those are all rich in astringent taste. This is very very important to include all 6 types in our meal every single day. So what happens is, this is the balanced nutrition as per Ayurveda. When you include all 6 states, your body will find its balance naturally from the meal itself. So between meals, you will most likely not feel any craving, right? So that is how our body gets naturally balanced with just your meals. So you feel satisfied. Just visualize yourself. So you eat like 2 or 3 meals every single day, and you feel very satisfied. You enjoy your meal, you include all 6 days, and you feel so satisfied, like even 2 3 hours after your meals, or like up to 5 hours, and you feel hungry only for your next meal. So that's how natural and balanced metabolism will look like. So you won't crave for food. I understand if you go out or if you have any parties, you may have to eat any extra meal in between. That's totally fine. Let's say like weekly once, we have to include one extra meal, any sort of anything we normally won't say healthy. So weekly once you can reserve for it. That's not a problem. If you do that, Then you could just, the third tip I want to share is drinking hot water throughout the day. So, hot water is flushing all the toxins. So, whenever there is a digestive imbalance, most likely there is toxin buildup, which is just because our digestion is not in full strength. Food that we eat may not get fully digested, right? So, that undigested food needs to go out of our body as a waste. If that does not happen, it will circulate as toxin in our body. So, that needs to be flushed out, otherwise it's going to cause like future diseases, long-term diseases. For now they will show as cravings in the short term. In the long term it could be, what can I say, just for an example, because cravings are related to metabolism, it could eventually lead to metabolic disorders like diabetes or having blood sugar problems, because we eat too much of food. If it is loaded with a lot of fatty fried items, your cholesterol is going to increase. All these things in the later stages. So instead of trying to cut down on your snack, you could try these three tips, which is like being mindful, the first one. The second one is to include all 6 days in your meals so that your body is naturally balanced and nourished. And the third one is drinking hot water, because it will flush out the toxins in case there is any craving, and it just gently boosts your digestive fire and your metabolism, so your body can naturally eliminate these toxins. So I hope that was helpful. If you found it helpful, please share any comments or share this video with your friends. And if you want any other topics to be covered in my subsequent week's live topics, please also put that in the comment. So, what else? I think that's it. Um, Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of the day.